Hi, Ed Kershen with Equities.com. We're here at the Hyatt Hotel in New York City. A lot of hustle and bustle. The Marcum MicroCap Conference. A lot of companies today. Exciting day. I know
Very
it's an exciting day for you.
It is. Thanks, Ed.
Sitting next to on my right, Matthew Oakes, President, CEO, Direct Insite Corp. Good to see you
Thanks,
again.
Ed. Always nice to talk
Thanks.
to you.
Glad to have you here. So Matthew, do me a favor, just provide us with a brief overview of your company and its operation.
We're an electronic invoicing, presentment and payment company. We primarily deal with large organizations, a lot of invoices, a lot of different enterprise resource platforms, multi shared services environments. And so we look for the complex, the dirty, the difficult to solve, and we kind of dive in and through a consultative sale process, automate and transform what is normally a paper-based environment into an electronic-based environment.
What do you see the growth prospects in your target markets, and how do you plan to capitalize on them?
We've seen a lot of change in the markets here in this last year or two. A lot of organizations are adopting electronic solutions, and we've participated in some of that. I think the real growth driver for our business is going to be in the banking sector. We've specifically targeted the banking vertical. We think that banks will become very well aligned, very tightly coupled with their large organizations. And so we released a new application called PAYBOX, and it's a AR platform that really is an electronic reverse lockbox. It really keeps a bank it enables a bank to go in and do the invoicing on behalf of their customer, and it gets the paper out of the entire chain. So the bank takes over the invoicing process as well as the collection of the money coming back in, shortening the DSO, automating everything, and really making it a slick, seamless environment. And I think we'll succeed there because we've done integrated AR solutions around the world for big companies like IBM. So this is a logical step for us. Go where money is being tightly coupled with a customer. You can always find benefit in business there. Right?
What are some of your strategic advantages, competitive edges over?
We got a lot of first mover status in this segment. It's interesting. We came upon it innocently. We were upgrading our current global application in AR from Cold Fusion to .NET, and as we started talking to some banking customers, they said, "Wow, here's some automation plays that we'd like to have internally." And we'd like to find a way to become more tightly coupled with our existing large enterprise customers. So you kind of evolve that conversation. So I think strategically, we want to partner with banks to go ahead and provide this transaction-based, cloud-hosted environment process, and then really help shorten those cash management cycles and really work on working capital solutions with banks. And I just see banks as a great vertical for us. It's a natural segue from where we've come with large enterprise. We've got our feet wet in AP and AR, and I think now participating in the banking sector is going to have real benefit for the company.
So for our new investors that are watching for the first time, give us a little bit about your background and the background of some of the other team members in management.
I have a real strong management team. Lowell Rush is my CFO. He's running around here somewhere doing a lot of one-on-one meetings today. My background, I'm an attorney by trade and business by mistake, and hopefully I become better at it. But we've got a really good, small, solid team. The company, from a financial strength standpoint, is in a great spot, and I think we're priced at the market very favorably for an investor right now. So I think it's a great story and a great opportunity.
How about anybody else in that company management?
I've got, Lowell Rush. What we really did here is I've got a great VP of sales, a guy by the name of Jim McShay, who's really a banking specialist guy. He really has that nailed. We hired some new people on the sales side, on the AP side. So we've really kind of taken this bank vertical approach on the AR side. So I've got Jim McShay, I've got Lowell here with me. I've got a really good middle-level layer of management. A guy by the name of Garrett Leap, along with Mike Moran running operations. A guy by the name of Lance Chin, who's doing all the internal delivery work, and Malin Panseri, who runs my development team. So really talented group of individuals.
How about some highlights, significant achievements, developments that you'd like to share with the investment community?
Well, number one, the company story is very straightforward. No debt, a couple $1 million in working capital. A very nice, diverse shareholder base. I think the stock's trading favorably to be purchased at this time. I think what's new and what's great about this company is it's well managed. It's a progressive growth story, but managed growth. We sit in an environment where their revenue streams are very predictable, long-term sticky contracts. We do complex things for complex companies, and those are very hard to implement. They're also very hard to unwind. So I think from an investment story, you get the opportunity to buy a company at a time where it has got a couple new offerings that's released. We've just released a new product called Vendor Links Express, which is really a procurement tool that sits on front of our AP invoicing solution. And now with PAYBOX and the banks, you're going to hear a lot about PAYBOX in the next 3 to 6 months. really beating the brand out there and trying to be first mover in that space. So I think we have a lot of opportunity, a great time to become a shareholder, and for us and the management team, we're very excited about where we're headed.
I was going to ask you, over the course of the next 12 months,
Yeah.
12 months, what do you see happening?
Well, we're going to have PAYBOX. We're going to go live with PAYBOX with our first major customer in Q3, and we'll start to see some real revenue tick from that. And I think what happens then is, the great thing about it is, it's any software development cycle. You've invested, you've built it, you've deployed it. Now you can sell it over and over again. So it's selling what you have instead of what you've got to go make. So I think from an investment standpoint, you look out the end of this year. We've grown through any of the issues we've had historically. We're now starting to layer on recurring revenue streams. We're participating in all the right shows, going to the right industries, and looking at banks. And so I think the next 12 months you're going to see continued progressive growth, new product releases. We'll take that PAYBOX offering and refine it as we go to multiple customers, and then the integration pieces, and then we just keep growing and growing. So
now you guys trade over the counter?
We do.
And your ticker symbol
is DIRI.
And how about a website that we can go visit?
www.directinsight.com.
Matthew Oakes,
Thanks,
directinsight.com.
Thank
Direct
you very
Insight
much, buddy.
Core, thanks for being with us today.
Thanks, it's great seeing you again. Thank you.
Appreciate it. I'm Ed Kershen with equities.com. Thanks for being with us. We'll see you next time.